Welcome back. Michigan is such a wonderful place to live and work. We all know this, but we want other amazing humans to make the Mitten their home. A new initiative through the Michigan Growth Office is dedicated to attracting and retaining talent, and the call is out for a little help. This morning, we're talking about Make My Home with Hillary Doe. She's the Chief Growth Officer. Hey, Hillary, how are you doing today?
Hey, I'm well. Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. Let's talk about what is Make My Home. Let's talk about how this works.
Absolutely. Yeah, so my team and I at the Michigan Growth Office have been tasked, as you said, with retaining and attracting talent and really taking on the state's most ambitious population growth effort in its history. And as part of that, we've launched this flagship program, Make My Home, where we're really asking communities across our state to identify, a new innovative ideas for programs to help retain folks in their communities or attract folks from across the country to come and join us here in Michigan. And we, in our first round last fall, received all kinds of innovative ideas from communities offering housing assistance to marketing programs and relocation support to reverse scholarships for recent graduates, for example. And we're excited to see what communities across our state will bring to the table this time.
Okay, so who is this open to? Who are you putting the call out to bring these ideas to the table?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's far and wide. We're asking, talent organizations, local economic development organizations, local governments, and frankly, anyone who has a great idea to reach out to those kinds of organizations in coalition as part of this application process and apply anytime between now and May 2nd. We've been doing public engagement over the last 18 months and have talked to over 25,000 Michiganders. We know what will work in the Upper Peninsula is going to be different than what will work in West Michigan and what will work in Detroit. So we really want communities to define and build their programs and bring them to us.
Wonderful. Are there certain people or groups that you're targeting that you really want to attract to Michigan?
Yeah, so, we are really, of course, at the Growth Office paying a lot of attention to making sure that we have a strong workforce across our state and that we're doing what it takes to, build a state that especially our working population, our young families, our young workers want to build their futures in. But our communities, like I mentioned, are all really different. And so those populations that they're really trying to make sure they can wrap arms around to keep or to attract from across the country are going to look different in different parts of the state. So the programs we received applications from previously are really varied, and we're excited to see, that variability. It's what makes this program a first of its kind in the nation and makes it really unique.
So let's talk about the applications that have already gone through and how the money is being used, and talk about the success of it so far.
Yeah, so we did our first round in sort of the fall of last year, and we're able to give grants to 5 different communities across our state, actually 3 in West Michigan and 2 in the Grand Rapids area, including folks in Grand Valley and West Michigan Works who came forward with programs. And they're really only just getting started. The reason we were able to bring another round forward so quickly is because we received overwhelming interest. Over 20 applications from 20 different consortiums across our state. And so we're really excited to so quickly get to bring another round to the table here. We know this is the biggest challenge for some of our Michigan communities, and we know talent is the biggest need for our employers. So anything we can do to make sure we're getting as many of these communities, the programs they need, up and running as quickly as possible, we're going to do it.
And Hillary, just briefly talk about why it's so important to bring talented, wonderful individuals here, bring people in. Why this is important to you guys?
Absolutely. So, as you said, Michigan's a wonderful place to be, and we know that. But we also want to make sure that talent knows we have great opportunities, great places, and welcoming communities, places to build your future. Because, of course, people are our best asset here in our state. They're what grows our economy and kickstarts our economy. They're what allow our local communities to invest in the assets and the amenities that we all enjoy. It's really kind of the critical foundation for any place to have a wonderful quality of life today and into the future. And so from an economic development perspective, you just can't do growth without, people. Michiganders are the magic that makes Michigan. And so we're really committed to continuing the momentum. It's working, by the way. Michigan's growing. Our young adult population is accelerating now faster than 45 other states. So we need to keep our foot on the gas and invite communities across the state to come and join us.
I love that. And we're such a diverse state, and you're not wrong. The UP is a lot different than West Michigan, different than Detroit. So everybody can come to the table with their own ideas. If this sounds interesting, if they've got a great idea that they know will bring people to their communities, what do they need to do?
Yep, so they can check out the application at michiganbusiness.org/make my home, and that's make MI home, and to submit their applications. And if folks have any questions, my team's contact information is there. They can reach out, and we'll do everything we can to make sure that we have great programs running across our state.
All right, perfect. You have until May 2nd to get those ideas in. Hillary, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks so much.
And the website right there on your screen, michiganbusiness.org/make my MI home.